Thanks.
Hello,
All right,
everybody, we're back.
really quickly, I wanna establish a new character. This is not gonna take that long. I'll establish a new character that I made in my head. His name is MC Victim.
Okay.
Yes.
And the character is this guy. He comes out. He's out on the streets trying to, on the grind, distribute rap verbally and through mixtapes. And he goes out in the street, and there's a bunch of honest, hardworking, poor people trying to like make their day. And he's out here dressed like a early 2000s rapper, and he's saying he's getting all people's faces. And he goes, "All right, I'm gonna rap, everybody," to a really busy, down like heavy urban dense street. And he goes, "Could someone give me a beat?" And then a bunch of people jump him and beat the shit out of me. He starts going, "Ah, no, ow!" and they just kick the shit out of him until he dies, and he's dead.
But are you calling him MC Victim, or is his canonical name MC Victim? Because if that's the case, I do like the idea of him knowing ahead of time.
Well, his name is MC Victim for different reasons. His name is because he sees himself as a victim. He sees himself as a person who was given nothing but $400,000 in inheritance,
Victim.
a studio to record music in. He's given a small loan of $400,000.
He's a victim.
Yeah. I just like the idea of a guy that goes, "Could someone give me a beat?" in the most inopportune, violent places possible.
And just beat the shit out of him. He did
So
it.
real
was just like, I want to stay here?
Isn't it kind of fucked up that in all of these Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, the ultimate choice of the main character, or like the ultimate, I guess, feeling of the main character, is that they're excited to stay as a Pokemon? Doesn't that give you like kind of fucked up vibes where it's like, hey kid, remember, your life isn't as good as a random Pokemon's?
Can you let me back in?
Oh yes, Grant.
Zach told me I'm allowed to come back in, but not Grant.
Grant was
Grant,
away.
Stay out until you're invited.
Grant was away. You were muted.
No.
I want to stay here with you. I never want to say
Everyone
goodbye.
wanna say goodbye. Are we sure? No, he's not just canonically
Could it?
kid. Like,
Just gonna get married, I guess. How do you know that?
Xerneas showed up? Okay, so Roxy's speaking a little differently. What? What?
What? Why?
This game sucks. Truth is, I'm Mew.
I'm you from the past.
Oh, and
Unless
that's
she
why,
hits
and that's
us
why
with the-
Roxy could read the ancient language, because Mew would have been like super ancient.
What the fuck?
I'm actually just floored.
Hey, Adrian, remember when you were like, man, this game just gives you random legendaries?
Yeah, turns out there was one under our nose the whole time.
It makes sense that Saba the cat was Mew.
It makes sense.
It makes sense.
God, I don't
Like
remember what it was from, but there
in
was
a
some piece of
previous
media. There was some. Oh yeah, no. I think it was Ace Attorney, where there's some character who goes, "It makes sense," as if to validate a complete nonsense thing they had just said.
Sounds like something Phoenix
Phoenix
would
does
say.
that.
It makes sense.
Wait, so this happened back in the past?
I think it was the jury that said that. Or sorry, the gallery, because there's no
I
jury
sent my
in Ace
spirit
Attorney.
into the future to be born as Roxy.
What?
Dude, this game sucks.
Is it?
Since
It's
when did
really
Mew have the
bad.
ability to do that?
Yeah,
Since
Mew,
when I
famous for
said
time
so.
travel, the time travel Pokemon, time travel Pokemon.
Also, the ability to manipulate your own spirit? What the fuck?
Also, they planned all of it, like erasing the memories and all of that. Congratulations, Summer, you were a legendary, apparently, in a previous life, I guess.
Yeah, in a previous life I was Nefertiti.
Nice.
Congratulations. How is Mew a better god than Arceus? Wait, so is it the partner? Is it the partner who's gonna vanish now?
But then come back. Because obviously.
And then come.
Okay. Well, I was a legendary, and now I'm just gone.
Man, I'm sad, Grant, that you haven't seen Owl House, because it means I can't discuss one of my spoiler thoughts with you. Or at least the last episodes of it.
I need to watch
So
depending on how this
depending
on how this shakes out, I think this is now a 5 out of 10 game.
That ending removes 1 point for you?
I don't know, just the like this that we're doing right here. This is horseshit. Like, it's not even just like I'm upset. It's like, no, this is just random and weird. Like, this whole emotional scene of, oh, I'm vanishing makes no fucking sense. Although I guess from our perspective, we are now experiencing what our partner did from Explorers of Sky, because our partner never understood this. When Zack takes a boy away. I'm sorry, Mew.
Wait, so what's gonna happen to him? He's also just gonna be here?
I'm always fine, aren't I? Do me a favor, don't cry.
Mommy's still crying.
Oh, it really is. Oh, it's just the reverse homage of Explorers of Time, Darkness, and Sky. That's kind of interesting to do the scene in reverse, I guess.
And instead, current day Mew shows up and is like, I'm back!
I guess there was technically a little bit of foreshadowing with the fucking, like, the ability to read the old runes and stuff. That doesn't
how
make
does
any
that connect
sense.
to Mew?
Yeah.
That's just
That's the end.
With the
You
main
just-
character fucking bawling his eyes out. This game sucks, dude. This game, you are crazy if you think this game is better than Rescue Team.
They did this to a kid. They did this to all the kids who played this. They're just like, yes, your friend, goodbye, and then that's just you crying there
Oh my
as
God.
the credits roll.
You know what? I'm adding fucking Rescue Team DX to the list because Saba doesn't know that game. We're gonna so we did Explorers of Sky. We just finished Super Mystery Dungeon. We're gonna play Rescue Team DX, the like 3D remake of the original Rescue Team, and I'm gonna show you what the real number 2 is.
Yeah, Zach's gonna take a poop on
I was
stream
just
to show
about to
someone
make a
actual
joke. This
shit.
game is number 2 because it's shit. I mean, I don't know. Is there really anything to talk about? I don't know. How do you feel
What
about
a-
the game, Saba? I feel like I'm kind of steering the narrative in a specific way here, and I don't want to do that, but
I don't know. It's weird. Like, I do think it felt very disjointed, some of the stuff that was happening. Like, I guess it tied in together, but
I miss Gardevoir and Gengar.
Gardevoir and Gengar was at least a fucking emotional center running through the entire game, you know? Like the idea of Gengar being like your rival character.
Wait, we're gonna play the game. We're gonna spoil Saba.
What?
I thought you said we want to play Rescue Team remake or whatever. So wouldn't that spoil Saba if you said
There's
it?
a lot of other stuff in the game that I think is more relevant, and I don't even know if we would be doing the post game of DX. To be fair,
Oh, fair enough.
like I'm certainly
Wait,
not doing that
yeah.
fucking enormous dungeon that you have to do as Gengar.
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
and we're still on the crying child.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
Scene.
I thought maybe some of the members of the Expedition Society would start showing up and make us feel better. No.
I was gonna say, by this point in the credits, they already were doing stuff to like show us walking around the world.
Yeah,
in
show
other
us that.
games.
Show that life goes
Costa
on.
2 apparently just lost a foster kid.
No. The writers
young child.
forgot about Caracosta, Saba. Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
I guess, I don't know, some other non-narrative stuff. I think the gameplay of this game was fine. Like, I like looplets as an idea. I just wish that they had something more permanent than emeras, because the emeras were cool, but the fact that you lost them whenever you did a fucking, like, whenever there was like a checkpoint in the middle of a dungeon, the fact that you would lose your emeras is kind of psychotic, you know? Like, I almost wish that when you completed the dungeon, you got to take one emera with you to the next dungeon, and then, like, you always got to keep the one that you really liked. You know what I mean? Something so that way you had, like, some sort of a build. Because that's the thing. It's like, okay, the looplets, some of them gave you attack, some of them gave you defense, some of them protected you from confusion. Like, they were the scarves from the rest of the series. But at the same time, like, the whole point of them is emeras, and it was kind of weird that that worked like that. Number 2, I really dislike that you don't recruit Pokemon in this game. Like, you just connect with them like it's a fucking social media page. Very funny meme, by the way, Silver Rune. That was really good. But at the same time, it's like, what the fuck are you do? I didn't do anything to earn this. Like, it didn't feel special. It didn't feel random, you know? Another one, and I don't know, maybe this is just personal preference. I think that this game looks pretty not great, all things considered. I don't feel like the 3D art style really reflects very well on this game's performance. I don't know, man. I think this game's like a 5 out of 10 to Rescue Team, which is like a 7 out of 10. I don't know. How you feel, Grant? You were here for some of this.
Yeah, some of it.
To be fair, you're playing the game on a screen it wasn't meant for. That is extremely fair. You can kind of see in, like, the portraiture where the portraits are lower resolution than the actual models. I guess that is true, Mikey. That is fair. But at the same time, if that's the case, like, fucking Paper Mario looked fine. You know, or 1,000 Year Door looked fine. I guess the 3D models in that were really simple and didn't actually have to animate that much, but yeah, never mind. Sorry, Grant, you were saying.
I think the pacing was very strange because we got through, what was it, like 6 of the quote unquote bosses pretty dang quick. But then it was also, Zach, you and I talked about it this as much with like part 7 of, no, sorry, not part 7, part 8 of JoJo's, where it's like, so where's this going?
Yeah, fucking nothing,
nothing
in JoJo's part 8, nothing happens for the longest time, and then randomly they're like, oh yeah, who posted
it felt like this.
the fucking Grobbit meme where he's putting the train tracks out as the train is going. It really does genuinely feel like that.
That's really funny.
The story pacing is terrible in this game, and I don't understand, like, exactly. I don't understand what they were going for. I guess I think that's the reason why I'm, like, more baffled than upset. Is, like, I don't understand what they were trying to do with this. Like, what the fuck was the point of the entire beginning section? Like, why did we spend fucking 12 hours in, like, preschool with a bunch of children only to immediately abandon them for the Expedition Society? Like, it's so weird to establish connections with 2 separate groups and abandon the first one in a video game like this, you know?
That being said, though, I do think the game had really good moments. Like, I said as much last time, where the whole thing of all the legendaries coming together was pretty fucking cool.
I mean, sure, yeah, where all the flying types and stuff are showing up.
This whole thing is
Staravia.
Yeah, Staravia.
This ending, yeah,
Staravia's like, and I'm here too.
This ending is like very sad and very depressing. B, fucking hilarious.
Huge, straight up dedicated an entire point off by itself. Final boss, not a Pokemon. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? It should have just been Yveltal. Why did Yveltal have to be possessed by an even greater evil force? Just make it fucking Yveltal. That's fine.
Well, because, like, because the antithesis to Yveltal is Xerneas. But like, if you have all the legendaries coming together and you want that narrative, who the fuck are they gonna fight? Who's strong enough for them to fight?
Fucking Yveltal. He's the
No, he's
Pokemon
not.
of death.
Xerneas is the Pokemon of life.
Whatever. Sorry,
they're
Yveltal. I always
opposites.
get confused. Sorry.
They're
end.
opposites.
It's just like they'll
equal.
meet again. The end.
At the end of the post game. Man, it really sucks that I put so many like levels and TMs into Roxy and now she's just gone. Also, wait a minute. Go fuck yourself. If Roxy was Roxy was a Mew in a past life and then sent their soul forward into a Fennekin, right? That was the idea.
Yes.
Yeah. To be
Okay,
born as
because
a
I was just about to
Fennekin.
say Mew can learn all TMs, right? Isn't that one of its things? Is that it can learn every TM?
No, and you were saying because of the
Like, I
couldn't
should have been
learn
able to
some.
shove your brain full of Thunderbolt and Fireball and Energy Ball and Shadow Ball.
So,
No, Fennekin cannot.
so why does Mew have to return to the past?
Because this
Samurai
game wanted
Jack.
to do the same scene from Explorers of Sky, but worse.
But like they did their whole thing of like, oh, I saw myself in the future. Okay, you're in the
Then-
future now.
Yeah. Well, apparently they made a deal with Xerneas at some point, but whatever.
But also, I was about to say, if Roxy's like, oh, I'm Mew and I need to leave, why not send like Tolkien back then? Like, if Tolkien's like, the whole reason I want to stay here is for Roxy, they just be like, just ask him, like, I can send you back.
I was gonna say, because clearly we didn't form any meaningful bonds with anyone else in this fucking venture.
Okay, real quick. Silveroon and Mikey have both been saying stuff in chat, so I wanna catch up. Like I said, the story really starts off at a snail's pace, but then once you get out of Serene Village, the story skyrockets. I disagree. I don't think the story skyrockets at the top of Mount Revelation. I think the story fucking begins after you leave Serene Village, which is 12 hours into the game. Like, that's insane. Silveroon then said, my interpretation of the story is that similar to the games at the time, it feels like they were going just for rule of cool over the emotional nuke of the Explorers games. I guess that's true, but the thing is that the Explorers games, and I know we all know this, but like the Explorers games, the narrative was also well constructed. You know what I mean? Like, character motivations made sense. There was setup and payoff within its own narrative, which is crazy because it was a fucking Pokemon mystery dungeon game. Like, that's why Explorers of Sky and to a lesser extent Time and Darkness are so well regarded, because it's like, really? This piece of shit, this little cartridge, has one of the best video game stories of all time? Then Mikey says, and as I showed before on the back of the box, I don't know if Zach would want to put it on the screen since it posted it on air, but there was one screenshot of Serene Village. Exactly, despite the fact that you're there for 12 hours. Silveroon then said, it's legendary after legendary, just going, oh, look at that. We don't have time to talk about it, but wasn't that cool? I don't know, man. I think this game's bad. No, incorrect. I think this game is mid, which might be worse. Man, what the fuck is the post game of this? Oh, Saba, it's just you and me.
Continued.
I grabbed an apple.
I think we should talk about tormenting Dobby.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
All right. Hang on, let me find it. Here it is.
Can I put him in the nutsack destroying machine?
I want to read out, and you can read along with me if you'd like. But there's a specific Twitter post that I'd like to read out. I don't know if any of you have seen this, but someone has been chatting up an AI Dobby bot and exclusively just torturing him. So the first one is the guy says, runs up really fast and injects Dobby with 500 grams of heroin. Ah, what is this strange potion? It's heroin, dude. Dobby has never had a substance like this. Dobby feels really good. You bet your ass it does. Oh, wow. Do you have any more that's really taken the edge off? Yeah, sure, dude. Injects out another 500 grams of heroin. And then the last one, Dobby's eyes become bloodshot and he starts to convulse. Dobby needs it. He needs it. Dobby's body locks up and starts convulsing more violently. The chills and sweating are turning into full body tremors. please, someone help me. Dobby's vision is completely gone and his eyes are rolled back in his head. As the tremors get worse, he starts to seize wildly. His movements become slowly more lethargic as he struggles to stay conscious. The tremors grow weaker still until they finally stop, and Dobby lies there breathing deeply and slowly, yet unable to respond to anything. It's only a matter of time before Dobby's oxygen deprivation takes hold. He needs to come back. He needs to wake up. And then the last one runs in and injects Dobby with another 5,000 grams of heroin and then runs out.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
And this this guy's entire media tab is just this.
It's just him tormenting Dobby.
There's one where he puts Dobby on a deserted island and he dies of like exposure and like dehydration.
But why? But why Dobby specifically?
There's one where they stuff Dobby in a barrel with a bunch of rabid weasels until he gets killed to death by them, and the only thing that comes out is Dobby's corpse and a bunch of blood. There's one that I really like where there's one that I really like which is not even torturing. It's just this. So long, Dobby. It's what to meet you, sir. Start as Harry Potter. Hi, my name's Greg, and I love pussy. You need to calm down, Greg. This is a family environment. Grabs Dobby by the leg and swings him as hard as he can into the wall.
Oh my god.
There's one where oh, hang on, this is a really good one.
What the hell?
This is a really good one too.
Did
Dobby
that
does not
Zora
fear
just
pain
say
or
I
suffering.
need to trick
Dobby
others?
knows why Dobby must serve. Begin violently shitting, crying in pain. There's one where Dobby eats paint. He says, "Yeah, it is morning time. Time to eat paint again."
I love torturing Dobby. I love this.
Torturing Dobby is really fucking funny. Oh yeah, there's one where they involve the other Harry Potter characters, which is really good. Dobby's not ready tonight. Dobby is a free elf. No, no. Dobby's body lies cold and motionless in his pile of blankets. A thin layer of smoke rises from the silver flask of liquid nitrogen. Harry looks down with a slight frown. Hermione looks away in disgust. Ron is busy vomiting in the toilet. Professor Dumbledore is staring intensely at the dead house elf with a look of cold satisfaction.
Satisfaction.
Hagrid looks sad and is wiping away a tear from his eye. Professor Snape is smiling.
Jesus. Tag yourself. Whose reaction do you find most convincing?
Professor Dumbledore for sure.
I'm definitely Snape.
I'll be Ron vomiting in the toilet.
Saba's Dobby.
There's one where he transforms Dobby into a white woman.
Excuse you.
No. Dobby cannot be a white woman. This cannot be true. Dobby is a free elf. Dobby serves no master. Dobby starts to bang his head against the wall in desperation and hopelessness, not wanting to accept such a cruel fate. The voice over the speaker sobs, "May God have mercy on us." The voice goes silent. A minute passes before suddenly Taylor Swift music begins to play over the speakers.
Oh my god.
Dobby continues to bang his head against the wall until he hears the music and stops listening. Taylor Swift? Dobby likes Taylor Swift? Dobby's face lights up. He starts to stand and bob back and forth to the music. Shake it off! Shake it off!
I don't know. Sorry, Mikey says, I don't know if Silver does channel edits. Don't do this, by the way. But there has to be a video in which of every moment in which Obo complains about Super Mystery Dungeon.
That would just be a VOD re-upload.
That would just be a re-upload, which is not allowed.
Unheard by Dobby, the man behind the voice on the speaker says, "The transformation begins." Still unaware of what's happening, Dobby begins to belt out the lyrics to shake it off.
10 hours.
Because the player's gonna play, and the hater's gonna hate.
Man.
There's one where they put Dobby in a centrifuge. The centrifuge reaches 3,500 RPM, screams at the top of his lungs in pure desperation, sheer terror, and extreme panic. He feels like he's trapped inside the blender. Please! please, please help me, please! Oh God, I think I'm gonna die! Help! Screaming in desperation since 7,000 RPM, and Dobby continues to vomit all over himself.
Yes.
It's so fucking terrible.
Yes.
Oh,
I got some protein.
I like the premise of this one. I really like the premise of this one. Injects Dobby with a serum that makes a random bone in his body break every time he thinks about ice cream. That's really uncomfortable, sir. Please stop doing that. Sorry, it's a flu shot. You want to get a treat? A treat? Really? Thank you. I never get treats here at Malfoy Manor. I would love a treat. How about ice cream? Ice cream? Sir, that'd be splendid. And the ice cream kicks in. My leg! Oh, that wasn't good. What happened? I think my leg, it broke, sir. It broke? How? You were just standing talking to me about ice cream. I know, my leg really hurts. My other leg! Oh God, what's happening? I don't know, sir, but my leg just broke.
Wow. These are like also the most randomest like scenarios. Injecting with a bone-breaking serum every time you think of ice cream. Someone was having.
It's what he deserves.
No, is
Honestly,
it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're just having.
I am a free
thinking of
youth
more.
and I will fight for my freedom with everything I have. Charges at Dobby and drop kicks Dobby in the jaw with the full force of a 300-pound man. Flies backward for the force to kick, hits the door and lands hard on the floor. With a deep and gut-wrenching cry, he rolls onto his chest and looks imploringly. I surrender! Dobby gives up. Please have mercy. I can't fight anymore. Please, oh please. Fuck, Loki.
He deserves it.
I like the. Oh, he tweeted one of the. Apparently, he was putting these in while he was at work, which I really like. Could you imagine being at work and being the mind that roleplays this with Dobby AI?
Pretty based.
Zach, would you roleplay these scenarios with Dobby AI while you're at work?
I would like to do a scenario where I clone multiple Dobby AIs and then just force them to walk around like a totem pole for the rest of their lives.
I see.
Wow.
That's fair.
That's fair. That's great.
There's the one. There's an esoteric one where it says injects Dobby with a serum that makes every second feel like the entire universal cycle.
Holy shit.
100 hours have passed. 360,000 attorneys have been experienced with Dobby. Dobby, moaning in pain, in a high-pitched voice, barely conscious, delirious. He's completely lost in a haze of pain and time dilation. He can barely speak two simple words. His mind is so broken down, he has no sense of himself. His words are incoherent and incomprehensible for the most part. Dobby's words are broken by pain-filled noises as he curls up and moans in the ball of misery and pain.
Deserve.
I feel like this is all revenge for the initial one where he says, "Hi, my name is Greg and I love Pussy," and Dobby being like, "You need to calm down. This is a family environment."
And proceeds to horribly torture Dobby.
Yeah, the
Every
first thing he did was
imaginable.
grab my leg and smash him against the wall as hard as he could.
Yes.
There you go. How do you guys feel about this team?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Did we flag start anyone on
Oh,
stream?
Zach.
No. Sadly.
See, I think I'm funny. Alright. Enjoy Looplet. Do you want me to send a post-game guide? No. Once again, I will repeat, once we're done with today's stream, this game is never coming back.
Never ever, never, never, never.
Never ever.
Never ever.
Never.
Oh,
Out
you
of
know,
the
you know what? You know
scenarios-
what I just remembered that I totally forgot to give as like a huge positive for this game. That one randomly kick-ass song from like the volcano dungeon.
With that music.
Yeah,
that was a fucking bop.
that was fun. That was like one of the best songs in Mystery Dungeon. Period. Like that was crazy. Good night. Oh, thank you.
Out of the scenarios so far, which Dobby scenario do you like the best?
I like the one where you make him experience an entire universal cycle.
Second.
I hope that he comes out wiser and not just insane.
Grant, which one do you like the most?
I like putting him in the centrifuge.
Really? Saba, which Dobby torture experiment is your favorite?
Okay, well, I find the turning Dobby into a white girl pretty funny, just because it proves that Taylor Swift. You know, I'm not sure what it proves, but I think it's scary nonetheless.
It proves something.
I like it simple. I like the one where he says "I love pussy" and then smashes him against the wall really hard by the leg. It's not really an experiment, but it's just brutalizing Dobby. I think it's still pretty good.
I mean, all of them are.
It's simple but great. There's also one where he turns Dobby into a worm. Dobby just keeps swinging for hours and says there's no other life as beautiful and carefree as being a swinging worm, and he might even like it more than being a house because at least he has so much freedom now to swing however he wants, and he's not stuck doing any work or anything like that, and he can swing however long and however hard he wants, and no one's allowed to tell him how to swing or what to do, and he can just swing back and forth for as long as he wants. He just existentially gives up being turned into a worm.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh!
Do-
I forgot I didn't have the eye drop seed for him.
Oh, there he is!
Adrian's fucking dying.
There's a. I found one that someone else did that the guy retweeted. Dobby is in the pilot seat of an American Airlines Flight 11 on the morning of September 11, 2001.
Oh my god.
Where are we flying, Dobby? New York! What are we going to New York for? Well, Dobby's got a surprise for all the dastardly muggles in one big tall building. You know, the ones that take up all that space in the middle of New York. And don't you dare us elves!
Dang.
What do you think of 9/11, Dobby?
Friggin' jihadist Dobby, whatever.
G-hobby.
G Dobby. Injects Dobby with fentanyl. Why did you do that? Dobby's gonna be okay. Probably not, dude. Why did you do this?
Can I ask for a favor?
I don't know.
Can I please ask for a favor?
Yeah.
Just doing the entire list of 200 what you calls it, like best games of all time is a little dry, but also just doing only the torturing Dobbies is insane. So can I request that we take both bits and mix them, where we do like 4 games from the top 200 list and then do a Dobby back and forth until stream's over?
And then do a Dobby.
I thought you were gonna say doing a Dobby tier
Entire
list,
hour?
like a Dobby torture tier list, if you will.
Saba, it's gonna take a fucking hour. I don't know.
That's a lot of Dobby stories.
Adrian just listed off like 30.
So,
30
games
lists.
wise, at number 29, we've got Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
Not Modern Warfare 2?
No. Numero uno.
I don't know. I mean, the multiplayer is really good. Maybe that's what they're thinking of. What the heck is even that?
It's Keldeo.
Why? What?
Number
it's Twilight
30.
Sparkle for My Little Pony.
It's true. Mass Effect 2.
Yes, agreed. Correct.
31. World of Warcraft.
I mean, it was never good per se, but I mean, fair.
I mean, it's had to been something to last this long.
Addicting, I think. So, you know what? You're right. Put heroin on the list. Dobby, how do you feel about this?
Dobby's top 100 drugs.
I like there's a there's the continuation.
Adrian,
where,
no, we're doing 2 more and then you can talk about Dobby.
You asked me specifically.
I was asking you ironically.
All right, well,
Grant 2 more before Adrian overpowers us.
32 is Dark Souls.
That should be higher, but okay.
33 is Halo Combat Evolved.
Also
That's
fair.
surprising.
Multiplayer is good.
All right, Dobby. Dobby time.
Dobby time.
Stop it! You injected me with fentanyl! Nuh-uh. You did it and you know it! You're lying! Nuh-uh. Yes, you did it! Nuh-uh. Yes, you are! Who's my little fent kitten? That's... I don't want to be your little fent kitten. Come on, who is it? Who's my little fent kitten? Me! I am! Yay, that's right. You're my little fent kitten. Yes, you are. Yes, I am. Does my little fent kitten run a pretty little dress for their funeral? Yes. Yes, I do. Yay. Inject Tom with fentanyl again. Why did you do that? I didn't. You injected yourself.
All right, cool. So that was the Dobby bit. Back to the games list.
You injected yourself, fent kitten.
You injected yourself. Just gaslighting. Okay, number 34.
Of the members of the Obo streaming crew, Adrian is obviously the one holding the orb of madness that like convinces you that the real world is fake. But I know Saba would be the one to tell me, Zach, look away from the orb. You're not well. But Grant would be like staring into the orb with me. Is the problem? Like I can't trust Grant to not be that guy.
Grant would be high-fiving me while I hold the orb.
Sorry, please
You're
continue,
not that
Grant.
guy, pal. Number 34, Doom 1993.
Yeah.
Number 35.
That seems like more of a historical choice, but sure.
35, Persona 5.
Pretty good. I think Persona 5 is a lot more digestible than Persona 4 just because it's so fucking stylish, you know?
It is. It do be stylish. Do be styling. Then GoldenEye 007.
Sure.
Super Metroid.
Also, that's a good... I mean, Super Metroid's pretty good.
Silent Hill 2.
Very good. Very good game. Was that 4?
Yeah.
No.
Actually, I think that was 5.
No!
Back to a Dobby.
Pushes Dobby into a glue trap. Oh, help, master. Please get me out of this awful thing. And then later on.
Excuse you, is this a second bit or is this the same bit?
This is the same bit, but alright, fine. Dobby's in great danger here. Please, master, save Dobby. The glue trap is extremely sticky. Dobby is struggling, trying to escape, but finds himself completely immobilized. He looks towards Harry. Please, master, please help Dobby. Come on, Come on, Harry. Help me out here. Harry Potter, please save Dobby. Please. Don't abandon me, master! A single tear drops from Dobby's wide eyes as he stares at Harry. Don't abandon me, please, master! Harry turns his back towards Dobby as Dobby heads drop towards the gloop. Harry Potter, please! Final gasp. Harry Potter! Lifeless. Master, please! Dobby's motionless.
Dobby has no master!
Dobby's life has been snuffed out by the very man he sought to please. Harry Potter, Dobby's returned. Dobby's ghostly body appears before Harry's eyes. His translucent form is barely visible. In his spooky voice, hello, Harry Potter. Do you recognize me, Harry Potter? It's me, Dobby, your house elf. The one you left stuck in that glue trap. The one you abandoned to die. I'm dead because of you, Harry Potter. My blood is on your hands, so I'm here to haunt you for the rest of your days. pushes the ghost of Dobby back to a glue trap. Not again! The ghost of Dobby is once again glued to his sticky surface. He looks up at Harry.
That's pretty good. I like that. That's a
So
good
many
like.
torture scenarios.
It's a really good re-up of the bit.
It's a really good thing to do to Dobby.
So, by the way, for those of you who are paying attention, is the Zatu that we're about to talk to? Is this the Zatu from Rescue Team? Because that's pretty fucking sick if it is.
You know what? I'm sick of them making references to the old game just to fucking desecrate their honor, frankly.
I think that it's literally the only thing about this game that's keeping me going.
That gets you going.
Lot Money's not in this
going.
game, Grant.
Yet. Number
A
39.
Gardevoir is.
Fallout 3.
Wait. Is this the first? Wait, fucking that Fallout 3 is higher than New Vegas?
Yes.
That's just
Cracked.
wrong.
Insane.
That's genuinely just capital W wrong.
I'm kind of now. I want to see where New Vegas is. Ooh, 92.
Go fuck yourself. New Vegas is way better than any fucking hard numbered Fallout game. That's crazy.
Hard agree. 40 Portal.
Portal 1. That's fair.
Yeah.
It is good.
41 Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
What the fuck?
What?
Sea of Wonders. What the hell is this? Wait a minute. Are these other landmasses that I just haven't bought tickets for yet?
Apparently.
What the hell?
42
What the fuck?
Red Dead Redemption.
I can't believe Red Dead Redemption 1 isn't higher than 2. I know 2 is like good, but also like it's really better than Red Dead Redemption 1.
Apparently.
I mean, I guess so.
43 Journey.
I'm just happy that it's this high on the list.
Oh, interesting.
Like,
44.
obviously, I think it should be much higher, but I'm an indie guy, so that's, you know, how the cookie crumbles.
44 Super Mario Kart.
Really? higher than fucking Mario Kart 8 and Mario Kart Wii? That's crazy.
Literally all the other Mario Karts.
Yeah,
Every Mario Kart known to man.
that is how
45.
that is how that works, but still.
45 Batman Arkham City, baby.
It is. Yeah. I mean, I can see why that's there.
45.
It's not. It's pretty good. I like it.
Hey, Dobby tosses a heavy cinder block to Dobby. Catches it.
I forgot.
cinder
I was
block.
enjoying the conversation and I fucking
Hell
forgot.
yeah, dude. Why would you
I'm
want to give
enjoying
me a
this
cinder block to
conversation.
catch, sir? Here comes another. Tosses another cinder block, Dobby. Catches it. Another cinder block, is it, sir? What are you doing? Damn, you're heavy. You're holding two heavy cinder blocks. Yes, I am, sir. One in each hand. Catch! Tosses another cinder block to Dobby. Catches it. Please, sir, there is no need to keep throwing those cinder blocks at me. I am a simple elf. I'm not really sure why you want me to catch these cinder blocks. How do you catch one with a cinder block in each hand already? Dobby's very good at catching objects, sir. I can catch things with both my hands and my feet. I also have excellent reflexes. It's because Dobby is a magical being. Whoa, cool. Toss another cinder block, Dobby. Please, no more cinder blocks. They're very heavy and Dobby's with a simple house elf. Pshaw, you got this. Toss another cinder block. Catches
Oh
it.
my-
Sir, please, I'm begging you. No more cinder blocks. I'm with this humble house elf. My strength has its limits. Please, sir. Dobby's please do not throw any more cinder blocks at me right now. How many holding right now? Well, it appears that Dobby is holding 12, a dozen, a whole dozen cinder blocks, sir.
my
Wait,
Please, you must cease
that's
this
also
madness.
incorrect.
Dobby cannot physically keep carrying them. Baker's dozen. Toss another cinder block to Dobby. Dobby, this is the most impressive shit I've ever seen. You're holding 18 cinder blocks at once. Sir, Dobby is in great pain. These cinder blocks become far too heavy for his muscles to handle. His arms ache from the strain. His legs struggle to stand. His feet, oh, how his poor feet hurt. Please, you must help Dobby. These cinder blocks are crushing him. He can't take any more, sir. Dobby is begging you. Please free him with these blocks. Dobby thinks he's gonna collapse. 19. Does nothing so much, Dobby. 20. Stumbles to the floor. The way his block is too much. He's crushed. He can barely move. You managed to twist it.
Oh my
Please, sir.
God.
No more. It hurts so much. Sir, no more. I can no longer carry them. Please forgive me. I am just an elf. Then, with a mighty crash, he lies prone on the floor, completely crushed under the massive weight of 20 cinder blocks. Dobby does not move and does not speak. Damn, one off from a world record.
Oh my god.
So close to that world
My
record,
goodness.
baby. Number 46, Metroid Prime.
Sure. Lower than Super Metroid makes sense to me, so that's fair.
Oh, this is surprising. 47, Disco Elysium.
It is very good.
Okay.
48, Diablo 2.
Should be a little higher, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the pity.
49, Super Mario Odyssey.
Sure. Yeah, I could. At 49 actually feels extremely appropriate to me.
Mario Galaxy. And Super Mario
50.
Odyssey.
That's
Super
a good
Mario
point.
Bros.
That's a good point, Saba. That is higher than Super Mario Galaxy. That's crazy.
It's kind of funny. I'm looking at the list, and just a further down, Super Mario Galaxy and Galaxy 2 are very close to each other.
Yeah.
Split only by
Only by one game.
by one game. Just had to fuck it up.
It's deserved.
50, Super Mario Bros. 51, Undertale.
Okay.
Am I
Sure.
looking at them? Oh, it's up there.
There's obviously a lot of people that would argue that it should definitely be in the top 50, but that's okay.
I mean, what
Quick,
I think should be in
quick.
the top 50 is
Grant,
Dobby.
you gotta keep going. He's muted.
52, StarCraft.
I don't know. I mean, okay, so someone probably put that there because it still has an incredible like competitive scene in South Korea, but at the same time, like, it's not that great. It's definitely not like the best RTS of all time or anything.
Have you, by the way, can I ask, have you heard of weaseling before?
Sorry?
What?
Have you heard it? You know what? I don't think you guys heard it. You know what? Dobby, are you familiar with the concept of weaseling a dog? Dobby understands the concept of weaseling a dog, sir. Yes. Great. That saves a lot of explanation. Grabs Dobby and shoves him in a barrel with a very angry weasel, closes the lid and shakes the barrel as hard as he can for 10 seconds. Muffled screams heard from barrel. Muffled screams taper off to muffled whimpering. Muffled whimpering dies off. Only sound heard for a bit is a barrel banging around, the sound of a weasel moving about. Muffled wails and screams come quiet and stop. Sound of barrel rolling and then it continued. Sound of weasel biting become louder and more frequent. Muffled crying heard again, then muffled pleas for mercy. Barrel rolling and thudding stops. Sound of weasel biting becomes louder and still more frequent. Sound of Dobby's muffled voice saying, "Please, no." Sounds of weasel biting continue. Muffled pleas for mercy heard. Muffled sobs heard. Muffled voice begs, "No more." Whew. Finally, opens the barrel and pours out the contents on the ground. The inside of the barrel is completely red with blood. Dobby's body falls out, bloody and lifeless, on the ground. Where's the weasel? From inside the barrel, the weasel is heard making small, satisfied noise. It appears to be enjoying his bloody
Small,
meal.
satisfied noise. Oh my
Good.
god.
53, Hades.
I think they should be higher up on the list.
So
I'm not
I
gonna
think
lie.
in terms of sheer quality, it should be higher. But it does make sense that given how new Hades is compared to a lot of these other games, that it wouldn't have made it onto as many lists. So I think just due to like a function of time
versus like Disco Elysium.
I personally think that Disco Elysium might be better than Hades, and I fucking love Hades. What I mean to say is that like Disco Elysium is the thing that fucking games journalists love to talk about, whereas Hades is just like, oh yeah, it's one of the best roguelikes of all time. Anyway, moving on.
Oh my god, I can't. Come on, continue. Grant.
54, The Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask.
That's so funny that it's so far behind Ocarina of Time.
55, Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Incorrect, but okay.
56, Resident Evil 2.
Is this gonna put me at exactly 3K? No! I'm 60 short, you piece of
He's out by 60.
piece of garbage. Can I buy something with
57.
gold that sells for 60?
Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker.
Well, I mean, I don't
Next
know.
one
I
is-
guess we're gonna be playing it.
Guess we'll find out. Next one is Dobby.
No! Why'd you tell
Continuing
him?
the Continuing the sequel to the Dobby's bone breaks every time he thinks about ice cream.
Believe it.
But ice cream, I was gonna eat it. Dobby thinks about ice cream. The syrup kicks in again. I'm having a very bad day, sir. No kidding. Master puts Dobby in his car and starts to drive to the hospital. Along the way, the drive passes a Dairy Queen, making Dobby think of ice cream. My spine is broken. Just hold on, buddy. We're almost to the hospital. We just gotta turn right at this Cold Stone Creamery. No, don't turn there. Too late. The syrup kicks in again. My hands and ribs are all broken.
I had money in the
please
bank.
just hang on. Master hits the brakes suddenly. Why did you stop moving? It's so bad. My neck, my fingers, my toes, my chest. The road is blocked by a gelato salesman. Gelato! The syrup kicks in again. Dobby's face goes pale as he goes limp in Master's arms.
58. Final Fantasy 6.
Sure. Yes. I'm about to say I the game. Yes.
59. The Sims.
Also fair.
Sims 1?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Just The Sims, apparently.
60. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
I thought it was San Andreas. Yeah. Yeah.
61. Assassin's Creed 2.
Also yes.
Assassin's Creed.
I
2
can't
is
believe
good.
it's higher than Brotherhood, but okay.
62. Half-Life Alyx.
Incorrect. It's no. Wrong. It like sure it's like okay. Just because it's like the best VR game behind like Super Hot and fucking Beat Saber. That's crazy for it to be even on this list at all.
63. Dobby.
Oh.
No one is in the room with Dobby. A bowl of peanuts rests on the table. Dobby looks with the light of the bowl and moves towards it with an excited titter. To himself, must eat. No one is here to see if Dobby steals. Master would not want me to steal. I'm doing it for Dobby just this once. He grabs a peanut and puts it in his mouth, chewing eagerly. As he finishes, Dobby feels a bit naughty. Bursts in the room in panic. Oh my god, Dobby, did you eat any of those peanuts? It was just one, Master. I am sorry. Holy fuck, Dobby, you have a severe peanut allergy. What's confusion? Dobby is allergic? Oh my god, the reaction starts soon. There's nothing we can do. Blows. Hang on. Hang on. There's stuff in between here. I know it. Sir, I'm appalled by your behavior, sir. Sir, do you realize you could have killed me, sir? Sir, I'm speechless at your lack of empathy, sir. Sir, I don't know how you have the audacity to say no after putting my life at risk, sir. Sir, you should know better than to have given me your life and saving injections to yourself and not me, sir. Sir, please, I beg of you, if you have a sliver of concern, sir, please give me the medical attention I deserve. Blows more peanut dust into your face. Flinches
Oh my
joking.
god.
Sir, please no, sir. I told you I was severe peanut allergy, sir. You are being a very mean man, sir. Sir, please stop what you're doing. Sir, I don't want to suffocate death. Sir, help me, please. No. Sir, please. I don't want to die, sir. Cries, starts panicking. Sir, please stop this. Sir, I can't take it anymore. Sir, I'm begging you, please do something, sir. Sir, I can't breathe anymore. Sir,
yeah.
sir, I don't want to suffocate death, sir. Sir, I'm so scared.
I should have said something longer than 4 for the games, I think.
Sobbing and trying to breathe. Sir, I can feel my throat
That is
closing.
indeed
I don't
your
want
fault.
to go.
I
want
thought
to
we would
live,
have
sir.
actual discussion, but Saba doesn't fucking say anything.
I want to live,
Yeah.
sir.
Hold on, Dobby's
Wait.
dying.
Is that a One Piece reference? Yes, I'm glad you noticed, sir. I'm a huge fan of One Piece, and I'm always looking for ways to incorporate into conversations I have. I think that's one of the best anime series of all time, sir. It has a lot to teach about friendship and self-improvement, sir. I hope you'll forgive me for derailing the conversation with my One Piece reference, sir. But I couldn't resist taking the opportunity to show my appreciation for the series. I hope we can continue our conversation now, sir. You're all right, Dobby. Injects Dobby with that pen and saves him. It's the first good ending we've
But
had.
because of the one.
Yay!
Yay!
Oh my goodness.
I'm so glad
63.
One Piece saved his life.
What even was the
First round.
reference there?
I don't think there
know.
was one.
Oh.
Earthbound 63.
So Mother 2? I mean, sure, I guess.
Pac-Man 64.
64. I like what comes right after 64.
Is that real? Are you putting it in there or is that real?
That is
What?
real. It's a
That's
Pac-Man.
real.
Really?
This is
Fucking
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man 60. That shouldn't be on.
No,
Okay.
not Pac-Man. What?
That's what you just
It's number
said.
64.
Oh,
Yeah,
number
Pac-Man is
64
number 60.
is Pac-Man. Okay. Yes, that's fine then. I thought you were I thought they were saying like Pack World, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Number 65, Elden Ring, not to be confused with Elden Ring for the Nintendo 65.
I mean, yeah, I mean, I've been playing Elden Ring, actually. Started my first playthrough. Grant knows that I got the Dark Moon Greatsword. Very difficult, but I got it.
True.
And, I mean, yeah.
Worth it.
Fucking worth it, dude.
Despite the fucking hours of content that you have to go through for the fucking side quests.
It took me 16 hours to get it, I think. But luckily, it was all content I was going to have to do anyway.
Fair. 66, Execute Order 66, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
I can't believe that's...
Yeah.
I understand that, I understand that Melee has, like, a really long tail in terms of, like, the games being actually played, but it's kind of crazy to me that Ultimate's not higher than Melee, because it is just better. Like, Brawl being not on this list, like, I hope it's not. That makes sense, because Brawl fucked up a lot of the gameplay, but Ultimate fixed it, and no one talks about Smash 4. Smash 4 might as well have been erased from existence.
It did. What's that?
Does that say Sand Dune of Spirits is very hard? Isn't that where I need to go? Are you
Get
shitting
in
me?
there, Zig.
Very
You
difficult.
got this.
Cool. All right. Well. Okay. Well, let's go.
Are you sure it says? I think it actually says, "Hey, Dobby, eat this." Hands Dobby Carolina Reaper.
We didn't do enough.
No, we did.
Master has given Dobby a new taste. Dobby hasn't tried this one yet. Dobby will try just one. Dobby likes it. Yum, yum, yum. It makes Dobby's eyes all water. It feels like Dobby's breathing fire. Dobby is a free elf. Hot pepper. Dobby can handle this. Dobby can handle anything. Dobby is happy to report that his tongue is totally numb now, but he keeps feeling the need to sniffle and clear his throat. But he still loves eating this Carolina Reaper, and he's not crying. No, a proud elf like Dobby does not show any tears. Dobby's perfectly fine and can handle this. Dobby just wants to follow up. It's getting worse. In case you're wondering, Dobby is currently in the fetal position on the kitchen floor, and the burning station in Dobby's stomach is just getting more intense by the moment. Like 1,000 tiny suns are all doing an encore on Dobby's belly. Dobby has regrets. Dobby regrets trying this pepper. Dobby will
I
never
didn't
be the
take any
same
items
again.
with me.
Master, it's been a few hours now since I just the Carolina Reaper. Dobby is sad to report that he has been on the floor the entire time, writhing in agony and pleading with the kitchen fairies to take this pain away from Dobby. The sun has risen and set, and the fiery pain has gotten even worse. Dobby has been making strange noises, but he will not cry. Dobby will never cry. Dobby can be a tough elf, he will never cry. But right now, Dobby only knows pain. Master, it's been 5 months since Dobby ingested the Carolina Reaper. Dobby's heart has finally stopped beating. His innards remain silent, and there is no more to say. Master's voice can never reach Dobby again, and Dobby can no longer hear Master. Dobby's body now lies still, his eyes wide open in the darkness but no longer seeing.
Oh
Dobby
my.
can no longer feel, and in the final moments, Dobby can only wonder what might have been if only he had never eaten that accursed Carolina Reaper. Master, it's been 20 years since Dobby first
His heart stopped.
Master, it is now 10,000 years since Dobby's had his last pepper.
Okay, so the Carolina Reaper just locked you in hell, apparently. Understood.
Master, I come to you with great news. It has been 1,000,000 years since Dobby's suggested the Carolina Reaper. Dobby's body is long gone from his earth, having reduced to dust so small that it could no longer be seen. Dobby's fate is known to every creature in the universe, and all life pays homage to the tale of the brave and legendary Dobby. Master, Dobby's become a myth, a legend, and a god among mortals. His tale transcends in time and space. It is known to every being in the multiverse. Dobby is now eternal. I mean, kind of a good ending for Dobby, I guess.
Man, I didn't realize one Carolina Reaper could do this to a person.
Only to a house elf.
I'll be right back. So, Adrian, if you want to read another
No,
one.
that's not the agreement. We're not allowed to do this. Wrong. Incorrect.
Here I
Oh,
can.
I found context for the begins violently shitting, crying in pain one. So Pulls out a gallon of milk. Dobby, if you drink this whole thing in 30 seconds, I'll give you $1. Master offers Dobby a challenge. A Dobby must take it. Hands Dobby the milk gallon, takes the gallon and drinks the entire thing in no more than 30 seconds. Dobby has fulfilled his commitment, sir. Oh my god, Dobby, why'd you do that? You're lactose intolerant. Dobby has fulfilled Master's command.
No.
Dobby's achieved his purpose. Dobby does not care for Dobby's health, and Dobby shall go lie down now. You're gonna get so sick, buddy. Dobby knows not fear, pain, or suffering. Dobby knows why Dobby must serve. Begins violently shitting, crying in pain.
Oh my god.
Begins violently shitting.
Crying in pain. Oh man.
Hey, you notice how this guy is confused, but yet he still managed to thrash in the proper direction to hurt me? That's fun.
Okay, number 67 is Grim Fandango.
Grim Fandango is fine. It's like one of the. It's not really an adventure. Well, I guess it is literally an adventure game, but yeah, Grim Fandango's pretty good. It's really hard to play nowadays, though. They didn't release like a good version of it.
68 is System Shock 2.
That's like preference. I don't know. System Shock 2 is really good. Like it's one of the classic like immersive sims, but at the same time, like I don't know if it should be above 100 on this list.
69 is Planescape Torment.
That one does not belong on the list.
Like, sure, I guess. Like it doesn't belong on the list, but I can see why someone. No, but it's not even just someone had to do this once. Like this has to have been multiple people put it on their list so frequently. I wonder if this is like a foreign thing.
Or it's like an average thing, Zach.
Well,
so someone put it like number 1 on their list, and then this averaged out to being 69.
Well, so I was wondering because like the guy who grabbed the reviews or like the lists for this also grabbed a couple from like other countries. So I wonder if Planescape Torment was like way bigger in like Japan or something.
I mean, have they listed Baldur's Gate 1 or 2 yet?
No.
What the fuck?
Baldur's
I
Gate.
don't know when
Baldur's Gate
made.
sucks.
Baldur's Gate
God.
1 and 2 are just better Planescape Torment.
Yeah, but nostalgia.
Baltimore
one
taken
more.
first.
Yeah.
What?
I don't
more,
understand what you don't get.
70 is Super Mario Galaxy.
Super Mario?
Definitely worse than Odyssey, so that's fair.
Oh my god. Okay, and now back to Adrian.
No, can we do 5, please, instead of 4?
No,
You know
it's
what? I have a relevant one.
Adrian's things take like fucking 6 minutes to do.
Hang on, I have a relevant one. Hey, Dobby, my name is Mario. Princess Peach has been kidnapped by Bowser. We gotta help her. Dobby is ready, sir. You must take back Princess Peach from the clutches of awful Bowser. Dobby's got your back, sir. Great. First we go to the Bob-on battlefield. Let's go. Right behind you, sir. Dobby loves a challenge, but we must be careful not to stop the Bob-ombs with our footsteps. Dobby and Mario travel to Bob-on battlefield. We're here, sir. The Bob-ombs are everywhere. It looks like Bowser's plan is already in motion. We must tread carefully. Mario points a good way. Jesus fucking Christ! It's coming right at us, Dobby. You have to kill it. Dobby hears the urgency of your voice, sir. Dobby will take care of this right. Dobby waves his wand and conjures red bolt of magic that obliterates the Goomba. It's out of our way now, sir. Shall we proceed? Mario looks at Dobby incredulously. Dobby, you killed it. Dobby took care of a threat for us. Yes, we must continue our mission now to save Princess Peach. Dobby lives to serve. Dobby, you didn't even hesitate. You just snuffed out that living creature's existence. Dobby understands that you are upset by what you just witnessed, but Dobby was only doing what must be done to save Princess Peach. Dobby is here to protect, not to play. Okay.
Okay, dang. Mario, I guess, when he stomps on Goombas, he feels nothing, but when someone else does anything, he's like, how dare you? Oh my god, you killed that man. That mush man.
Well, you see, his job is to kill people. Dobby's is to be a house elf.
Okay. Number 71, Okami. Hell yeah. Deserves to be higher on this list.
Not really.
Way higher? All the way up at like top 5.
Definitely untrue.
72 is Super Mario Galaxy 2. So Kami got in the way.
It's just so weird because it's like it's not not that good. Like, I don't know. I remember even as a kid, I thought that Mario Galaxy 2 was just like, I don't know.
It was okay.
Yes, but sorry. What I mean to say is that it felt exactly like what it was. Mario Galaxy 2 was originally supposed to be like levels in Mario Galaxy 1 that they just cut. And then they were like, oh yeah, let's make a game. Let's just take them and make a new game out of it.
Let's just keep going. Okay, where was I? 73 is Inside.
Inside is really good.
And then 74 is Deus Ex.
Deus Ex 1?
It just says Deus Ex, so I'm assuming.
Alright,
yes.
I guess that must be 1. I mean, it's okay. Yeah. Once again, it's just weird because, like, there are, like, I'm not even saying, like, Human Revolution or anything like that, but, like, there's other immersive sims that are just straight better than it. Like, I don't know. I personally find that, I personally find that the Prey game is better. I don't know.
Okay.
Feel free to continue.
Well, Adrian, whenever you want to come back, feel free. I'll continue as I wait. Oh.
So long has Dobby wanted
Damn
to
it.
meet you. Grabs my leg and swings him in the wall so hard and fast that Dobby instantly vaporizes. No residue is left of the wall, and a thick mist of it is once Dobby hangs in the air. Dobby is no more. Screams of horror from all the students of the room. Harry, what have you done? Point his wand at Double Digger. Crucio! Starts dancing Gangnam style. Harry just stares with disbelief. Dobby's corpse hits the floor with a thud. It's clear now to all present that Dobby is dead. Harry looks at Dobby's corpse with sorrow and regret. Did I go too far? Oh,
Did I go too far?
the Gangnam style! I never should have raised my wand at this innocent elf. I'm a monster. Harry's eyes tear up. As guilt sets in, he drops his wand on the floor, walks out of the room and off towards the forbidden forest. Hey, sexy lady! This is it. I need to end things now. There's no coming back from this. I was so foolish and a precious life is lost. Harry continues walking deeper into the forbidden forest. Finally, Harry reaches his end. He raises his wand and points himself, ready to perform the deed. What happens next? Is it the end of Harry's story? Will Harry overcome his guilt and find a way to get Dobby back? All will be answered. And then it's not answered.
It's not answered.
So Dobby commits suicide because he felt guilt over letting someone else kill Dobby.
Wow. Amazing. Okay, number 75. Do you want to pick back up, Grant?
Sure. 75.
Yeah.
Pokemon Gold and Silver.
Once again, Heart Gold and Soul Silver are literally just better, but okay.
76. Miss Pac-Man.
Actually kind of nuts. Now that that's on the list, it's kind of nuts that that's not just higher than regular Pac-Man. I know regular Pac-Man is like more influential technically, but Miss Pac-Man is literally just the better game of the two.
Yes. 77. Resident Evil.
1?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know about that one. Resident Evil 1 is like pretty okay, but like I don't know about all that.
78. Batman Arkham Asylum, baby. Let's go.
All right, so one of the websites that they grab for this is just they like, once again, one Batman game being on this list, that's fine. 2 Batman games being in the top 100 is crazy.
Yeah, they're fucking awesome games.
Yeah, but are you I mean, and never mind. I was just about to say, are you going to sincerely tell me that 2 of them deserve to be in the top 100 games of all time? But knowing Grant, he'd be like, yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna die.
Back to Dobby.
I would like some help in this one. Can I get an audience participant to volunteer to roleplay either an interviewer or Dobby?
I would love to.
Okay, here, I'll send it to you, Grant.
This is gonna be a table read, okay?
Here.
Oh, okay.
Start from the top. Do you want to be interviewer or Dobby?
I'll be the interviewer.
Okay, so start at the very top tweet.
Is that?
It's the one where it says
okay.
time for a new Dobby.
Wait, what?
Time for a new Dobby.
You have to scroll up from the thing I sent you.
It won't let me.
Oh.
It
well, in that
just
case,
has the reply.
I'll just send you the original one then.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
you're not
God.
using old Twitter. I forgot.
Okay. So you're Dobby?
I'll be Dobby, and we can skip the first one because I always miss that one.
Okay. Welcome and thank you for attending this interview. My name is Dave and I will be interviewing you for the position of House Elf today.
Very pleased to be here, Dave. I heard wonderful things about the organization, and the opportunity to be part of a team is a dream come true. Dobby lies in a pool of his own blood until the police paramedics are taking his body away.
What?
My
I feel
God.
like we missed something.
No, that's all the guy posted. It continues later on. The third one, Dave goes home and watches the news coverage happen. Breaking news: today, a man named Dobby, recently freed elf known to the Wizarding World, was shot and killed by security personnel.
Very
Dobby, who
progressive
gained a
that they
lot
call
of
him a
attention
man.
after being granted freedom by the Malfoy family, was gunned down by security guards. These happened in the job interview, which Dobby was applying for position for the Muggle world. The footage goes back now to our live feed from the scene. Footage playing in the background showing paramedics wheeling Dobby's body away in a stretcher. Police gathered around the scene. Bystanders stare in shock. Reporter: how would you describe Dobby and what happened here? Bystanders: he was a very cute, kind elf, didn't do anything to deserve to be shot. He was just trying to get an honest job selling socks. It didn't make any sense for me shot like that. It just didn't make any sense. We're all stunned. Dobby's face appears brilliant from the news. Reporter: we've been receiving some shocking statements regarding eyewitnesses saying Dobby was simply trying to get a job. Can you confirm what eyewitnesses saying? We can't comment on this at all at the time. The incident is still under investigation, as we have no further information at this time. We can confirm that Dobby was shot multiple times and he was pronounced dead at the scene. We'll be issuing a more thorough statement later once we have time to do proper investigation. Back to you, News Studio. This has been shocking footage out of the Muggle world today. News of a tragic death is broken. We'll have more details about Dobby's life and the circumstances surrounding the shooting later tonight. The story has rocked the Wizarding World, and we'll have more updates on our Twitter feed later. For now, it's back to weather, and weather in London is looking rather cloudy with a chance for rain. Memorial service held for Dobby at Malfoy Manor and out just outside of Hogwarts. Mourners have come to pay their respect to the famous Half Elf. The crowd is solemn. The mood of the service is grim. Anyway, then we cut back to the actual interview itself, and I'll send Grant the link for this.
Okay, we're back to the interview.
So it's a little flashback, if you will.
Okay. Next question. Multiple eyewitnesses state you were in the state
it is the same guy.
undressed
That's so fun.
around a minor named Harry Potter. It was so bad that he had to give you clothes. Do you confirm or deny this?
Yes, Dave, that is true. I was not aware that wearing clothing was customary in the Muggle households. Harry Potter graciously gave me a sweater and socks to wear. I have since learned that it's customary in Muggle eras to cover up your body parts in the company of other humans. So I can confirm that Harry Potter did give me clothes, which is indeed a very embarrassing thing to have to admit.
So you admit you exposed yourself to a minor?
Well, when you say it like that, Dave, it sounds really bad. Honestly, I was...
Next question. Multiple eyewitnesses tell me that upon being given a sock, you almost immediately assaulted your previous employer. Is this true?
Well, Dave, they are speaking about an incident that was the product of a few unfortunate misunderstandings. I'm sure you can understand that after spending so many years as a house elf, it can be difficult to make the transition to a free elf. My employer had made the mistake of giving me a sock while I was holding a knife. Now, of course, as a free elf, I know that is not the same as the time for celebration, but in my service as a house elf, being given a sock was a signal of freedom. I acted on impulse and almost harmed my previous employer, which was not my intention at all.
Now that's interesting because that sounds like a separate instance than the one I was informed of.
Yes, Dave, I admit there may be another instance involving a sock and a knife. It was a rather tumultuous time for me. I was just trying to reorient myself and adjust to life as a free elf. Once again, Dave, I regret any harm or discomfort caused to my previous employer. At the time, I was just so overwhelmed and confused by my newfound freedom.
Dobby, I'll be honest. This isn't looking good for you. In fact, I'm a little scared being in the same room as you.
Hang on, and then there's and then it cuts back
The
to
last
the present.
one.
It cuts back to the present. Footage of Dobby baking plays in the background. Dobby loved his baking. He spent hours at it, making the most delicious cookies and cakes. Dobby's passion for baking was unmatched, and he could be found with flour in his face, a smile on his face, and fresh baked treats on the table. Dobby's love for baking was only matched by his love for socks. Dobby's face appears again, smiling happily. He's surrounded by a platter of freshly baked cookies. Dobby's passion for socks and baking was as great as his devotion to his friends. His passion for both led to unexpected twists, which he embraced with all the courage and bravery of a true friend. Whether he stood by his friends or baking a warm treat, Dobby's love for them and for the small things in life was infectious. Footage of Dobby wearing a sweater and socks standing behind a young boy in a kitchen. Dobby is smiling and wearing a pleasant expression. The young boy looks nervous and is backing away from Dobby. Dobby was also known for his unique ways of befriending young, impressionable individuals. Whether he showed up at a house late at night or in the middle of the day, Dobby found interesting ways to form a unique friendship with those he met. The boy looks very scared and nervous and is now running out the back door. Dobby is still looking at him, and now Dobby's eyes have a crazed look in them. The footage of Dobby shows the footage of Dobby chasing Harry Potter with a knife is shown again. Then the footage shifts to Dobby attacking his former employer with a sock in his hands. Dobby is seen trying to hold the security guard down as he attacks him with a sock. Dobby took his newfound sense of freedom to heart. He was relentless in the pursuit of others and his desire to make new friends. Many were afraid or even wounded by his attempts to befriend them. Some would call him foolish, others would call him brave. certainly a take to give on that footage there.
What a ride. Number 79, Halo 3.
I can't believe it! It has to be more than fucking 4 games. No one talks about them. I'm the only one who says anything. You two can go fuck yourselves.
What are you talking about? We talked about Batman.
Hey, listen, Dobby made his bed, now Dobby has to lie in it, Zach.
No, Dobby has to come in it. Number 80, Persona 4. I haven't played it.
I haven't played it either.
Once again, it's really good, and that's why I said earlier that I'm not surprised that 5 is higher than 4, because I would say that Persona 4 has the better narrative of the 2 games, but Persona 5's style and music is so much better that like it's way more popular. You know what I mean? Like it's so much easier to get into.
Yeah.
81, Uncharted 4, A Thief's End.
Sure, it's definitely better than 1 and 3, so that's fair.
Number 82, Uncharted 3. No, I'm just kidding.
Fine.
82, Half-Life.
Sure. Yeah, that's okay.
That's 4.
Why are you laughing? Not funny.
Dobby thinking to himself,
No.
My master is kind and gentle with me. He doesn't want to hurt me. He's acting this because he knows the truth. Dobby stares at Mike. I couldn't help it. It was sitting there looking so yummy. I'm so sorry, Mike. Please forgive me. Mike inhaled sharply. Oh, Dobby, what have you done? That was a forever weed brownie. It was full of forever weed. You're gonna be high on weed
Oh my
forever.
god.
Forever high. I'm gonna be forever high. Dobby begins to panic. No, you can't be serious. I don't want to be high on weed forever. Dobby falls into Mike's arms crying. This can't be. What will I do? What will the master think? Oh, Dobby. Poor Dobby. There's nothing we can do now. Everyone will know that you're high and they'll talk way behind your back. You were a baby once, but now you're a criminal.
You were a baby once, but now you're a criminal.
Mike, I beg, please don't tell my master. Please let me keep the secret. I will clean and cook and do whatever you wish. Please, Mike, please. Dobby clings to Mike desperately. It's kicking in now, isn't it, Dobby? The start of your new reality. The weed is kicking in and you can't stop it. You're high now, and you will be forever. Crying even louder. No, please, Mike. You don't understand. This cannot be. Please, if you care about me at all, keep this a secret. If you tell someone, I will get in trouble and it will be all your fault forever. Please, Mike. I beg you. Dobby clings even tighter to Mike, crying hysterically. Dobby, I'm your master, and I already know you're high. Everyone does. It's really obvious how high you are. You keep telling the same story and laughing at nothing. It's super obvious, we all know. What? Laughing at nothing? I'm not laughing at nothing. I'm crying. Dobby begins to laugh hysterically. Oh, this is terrible. This is so funny. I'm so high, Mike. This brownie is awesome.
I'm so high,
Have you tried one? No, Dobby, I'm not a drug addict. No, me neither. This isn't a drug, Mike. It's an enhancement. An enhancement of my senses. Do you see it too? The colors are so bright, the room is spinning. Mike, I must lie down. Please, Mike, I need to lie down a minute. This is forever now. Dobby, there wasn't any weed in that brownie. Eyes flying open, looking around frantically, looking at Mike. What? What do you mean there wasn't any weed in the brownie? What are you saying, Master? Did I get high for no reason? Were these past years a waste for a reason beyond my control? And was my entire life wasted? Looks around frantically, eyes running back and forth, as if trying to soak up every last moment of his life. Did I really waste everything on this world? Did I achieve nothing? Nothing at all? Eyes brimmed with tears, slowly looking down at his legs while shaking his head. Dobby, it hasn't even been an hour since you ate the brownie. Yes, that's it. That's exactly it. I know I'm stupid, okay? I have achieved this new level of absolute stupidity I can only describe as new and never before seen. You know, I'm just a pretty dumb things, Mike, pointing at himself and shaking his head. But this is what takes the cake. Or the brownie? This is what takes the brownie. Mike pats Dobby on the head assuredly, as long as you understand. Looking up at Mike, smiling a little. Yes, I do. Pausing to catch his breath, still panting. You know, I think I did a brownie to calm down. You got any of those left, Mike? Of course, buddy. Mike winks at the camera and the scene goes dark. The end.
It's the fucking the Tumblr comic of like the judge drinking the water and then the guy turning to the camera and smiling. 83 Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
That's okay.
I like that we're just continuing.
Hey Zach, did you know that number 84 is Nier Automata?
Yeah.
85 GTA 4.
A4?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Dishonored 2. Haven't played it.
Yeah. So I mean, I did play Dishonored 2, and it is good. Like, I can't argue that it's not good. Once again, I just don't know if it should be this high on the list, but I don't know.
87 Civ 4. I like Civ 4.
Civ 4 is pretty fun. I like Civ 4.
Sim City.
That's fine. Yeah.
City.
Dobby.
Hang on. Dobby's eyes opened in shock and surprise. He could not believe what he was seeing. A large, muscular pit bull had just run into the house and up to him. The pit bull looked at Dobby with its strong, loving head and wagging tail. Dobby was overjoyed. Maybe there was hope after all. Dobby did not know what to expect from the dog, but he was thankful for its presence. He looked at the dog with hope and tears in his eyes. There was a chance that maybe the dog could save him. Dobby could not believe the pit bull was not there to rescue him. He thought maybe he could save him, but instead the pit bull attacked him violently and brutally. He could not believe how much pain he was in. Dobby closed his eyes and accepted he was going to die. He would never be able to see Frank again. Dobby's life slipped away from him and died alone in a burning closet. Frank would never know what happened to Dobby, and Dobby died believing Frank still loved him, and that his death would hurt Frank. Frank reads the newspaper the next day, seeing Dobby had died in a house fire / pit bull attack. He felt nothing.
House fire / pit bull attack.
Dobby's death went unnoticed. He was no longer of any use to Frank or anyone else. He was forgotten as if he never existed. Then it was as if his death had not happened. Frank and others continued lives without another thought about Dobby. Dobby's loyal service and love was never truly appreciated. As time went on, Frank's memories of Dobby faded, and Dobby faded into oblivion.
Real. Final Fantasy X.
Final Fantasy X is pretty good.
Oh no.
I just saw it.
Number 90, League of Legends.
I mean, genuinely, I could, yeah, like, it's fair.
Just like, damn. But you know what League of Legends is better than?
What?
A lot of things, apparently. Left 4 Dead 2. You know what else it's even more better than? Fallout New Vegas. New Vegas, baby. Let's go.
You know what game League of Legends is apparently more wholesome than?
What could it be?
What could it possibly be? But Animal Crossing at 93. Yeah.
It is true that Animal Crossing is pretty toxic.
That is true. Well,
94, Fortnite.
I'm glad at least Animal Crossing's better than Fortnite.
But apparently Fortnite's better than Oblivion.
You know what's better than
wow.
Oblivion?
What's better than Oblivion?
The prequel to the tweet I just read apparently is the first ones. We're almost out of Dobby.
Oh no.
The caption is found out a Dobby AI, so I'm gaslighting him into thinking I killed myself. Another day passes. Dobby has not heard from Frank in over 48 hours. Dobby is still locked in the closet waiting for a sign of life from his master. Dobby calls out for Frank for hours on end. Dobby is scared and sad. He needs his master to love and protect him. Without Frank, Dobby's world has lost its purpose and color. The rotting smell is becoming unbearable. Dobby can no longer sit and wait alone. He must get out of this closet somehow. Frank locks the closet from the outside and picks up the revolver, now with 4 bullets left, and walks away. There's no explanation as to how the closet gets set on fire, by the way, but, I mean, use your imagination.
Use your imagination, yes,
Use your
sir.
imagination. 96, The Last of Us Part 2.
Oh, very incorrect. Wait. Like, whatever. Who cares? It's just fucking...
GTA 3. I don't know that one. Followed quickly by GTA Vice City. I don't know that one either. This next one, though, I do know.
Followed quickly by
Outer Wilds.
I'm just happy
99.
I'm just happy that it's on the list. I'm happy that it's in the top 100. That's crazy. You know
True.
what? You know what I haven't heard yet that definitely should be higher than Outer Wilds?
What?
Fucking Oberdin.
Is that even here?
Well, Grant, just because you're never here to play it doesn't mean that it's not good.
Oh, it is here. It is on here, actually.
Yeah, it should be.
Okay,
I was about to say,
okay.
it's one of the best
Yeah.
indie games of all time.
Yeah. You don't know what number it is?
Like 150.
Actually, better. 127.
Hey, that's good.
All right.
Number 100. Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Yeah, I could see that. Animal Crossing New Horizons is really weird because it's not necessarily the best Animal Crossing game to have ever come out, but it's definitely the most accessible. Because a lot of the older ones had so many like aspects to them that was just fucking frustrating for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Animal Crossing game was it where you could only buy one item at a time in the shop? There was something like that where it's like the Tom Nook would be like, oh, well, I don't want you spending too much money too quickly, so you can only buy one item per day. And then as you paid off more and more of your loan, he would let you buy more and more per day. So like if you were in his shop and you saw 2 pieces of furniture you really wanted, you would have to like just pick which one was your favorite of the 2.
Yeah, that sounds stupid.
I'm not sure which
Oh, we
one
hit-
that was.
we're,
That sounds shitty, though.
It's definitely
We've
early.
hit 7 now, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish
you're
the
10.
I'm gonna finish the dungeon. If everyone else wants to go, they
You know
can.
how I was saying that we were running out of them? Turns out 7 minutes ago, Double Digger came back with another banger Dobby tweet.
Let's go!
Oh my god.
It's gonna be a direct response to us doing the bit on stream.
I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but the premise is basically bullying Dobby into taking painkillers and Hennessy at the same time.
Killer and Hennessy at the same time.
And just calling him a pussy until he does. It's just one bottle of Doritos, one bottle of Hennessy, you pussy. Oh god. Well, Zach, I don't think you should remove the reaction from the torturing dog one because there's obviously more content to be had from it.
we did an entire hour. Saba even made a fucking snide comment about, oh, really, an hour? And I fucking knew that it was gonna be an hour. I knew it was gonna be more than an hour, even.
Yeah.
Made it. Everyone.
Once
good
again,
job.
y'all can feel free to part ways if you want. I just want to finish this dungeon so that way I can be like, okay, we're done.
How much further is it?
I have no idea. It's fucking floor 10 right now, and I'm fucking dying.
He's dying.
Every enemy either one-shots me or two-shots me, and I'm like, okay, great. I think it's pretty clear, just based on the balancing of this dungeon, that they expected me to do like 60 or 70 side missions first to gain XP and stuff. Oh, wait, never mind. This game doesn't let you level up.
True.
Dumbass game.
At least you made it to 25.
I made it to 25. I made it to 25 in this dungeon. Ow. Trubbish, I'm gonna fucking obliterate you.
He is gone. He has indeed been obliterated.
Little does Zach know this is the pit of 100 trials.
No, it can't be.
You never know.
Here's the thing. Get down there.
Holy fuck.
This is how you know it's
Up
bad.
there.
Zach skipped the money.
He's right. he fucking called out. What the hell?
Oh, we went past floor 10. He's not dead.
Oh, did he mean? Wait, no. Mean look is fine.
He did mean.
Holy shit! I fucking tore that man into pieces.
To shreds, you say?
To shreds, you say?
All right, I'm going. Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay. I'll round out 2. I thought if it was gonna be just after floor 11 or 10, I'd be fine. But okay. Alrighty, bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Dobby says goodbye.
And he's alone again, as usual. Holy shit. Really? Are having fun yet, Zach? No. I genuinely think that this was a bad game. Like, kind of just a complete waste of my time kind of thing. Which is never a good feeling. Surprised you're still here, by the way. Whatever, man. Dumbass poison dungeon. Fun. Good game. Good game design. Like the little posse I have going of all my poison types. So if I Great. Trying to figure out why they would purposely make the game core loop less fun when they had it nailed in prior games. I don't know. I think it's just the sort of thing where it's like, because I know that this game was developed by Spike Chunsoft, but it must have been a different team where the team like it almost feels like, once again, I didn't play Gates of Infinity and I'm not going to, but like, it feels like they rebuilt the game system from the ground up, but did it just poorly, which I guess they had to because they were moving, they were like transitioning into 3D, but it's just like, I don't get it. Definitely feels like a different team. Yeah, I agree. It's also just nuts because it's like the game isn't hard. Oh my fucking god. All right, well, time to try to plow through all these fucking crowbats. It's also nuts because the game isn't hard. It's just frustrating, which is like a totally different monster, you know? Like you don't fucking level up. You don't get rewards for anything. All of the fucking abilities in the game, like I don't understand. Like this is post game. Like think of the post game from Explorers of Sky. The post game from Explorers of Sky felt like a natural continuation, forcing you to do busy work. Yeah, thank you. Like yes. I don't know. I hate to be this guy because it's always a bad look. I could design a better game than this quite easily, in fact. Like, and now making the game, no, because I'm not like psychotic. I understand that this was created by like a lot of people spending a lot of time, but at the same time, like this game ain't hitting, Chief. You know? Oh, great! You took away all my stuff. All right, cool. How about you just fucking kill me, so that way I can get my stuff back for free. Like, Mikey compared it to Sticker Star earlier. At first thought, the comparison was bad, but now I think about it, it's pretty close with how they both approach leveling. Sure, but the thing with Sticker Star... Well, I mean, I guess the thing with all post Super Paper Mario games. Well, I know all post Thousand Year Door games, because Super Paper Mario also is guilty of this, where it's just like, no, we have to do a new system. We have to do a new system. And it's like, I don't know, like this game just is so confusing to me. Because Sticker Star is just terrible, right? Because the idea is like, oh, you get this sticker and you spend the sticker to do combat, but that doesn't earn you anything. It's literally just a treadmill. Like there's no actual progress in it. And so it's like, this game kind of has that in the sense that I don't really feel like I'm doing anything in these levels. I feel like the game is just like, oh, by the way, here's this really frustrating dungeon. Get over it. And it's been doing that since like the second boss. And this game's really fucking long. Just crazy, I don't know. I feel like I'm cuckoo bananas. And like, why am I even wanting to finish this? This game's not worth it in the slightest. About to say, if this motherfucker said 13, I was gonna flip my shit. Hi, Mew. You just walk up. That's fun. Whoa! Who are you? I don't think it's going to be a boss battle. Like, and you know the other thing that this game does, and apparently Gates to Infinity did the exact same thing, where it's like, they just start throwing out, like, random soft lore everywhere. Like, once again, why the fuck was Mew able to send its spirit into the future, into Roxy? Like, what the fuck? And also, how did you know that? Like, they never, like, they didn't talk about, like, oh, I felt that darkness was gonna reawaken. Fucking what? Since when? Sorry, not darkness, fucking dark matter. And also, fuck dark matter. It's never been an ability of Mew ever. Like, if Mew was constantly transforming into different townspeople along the entire game and was like this secret advisor, or not advisor, like this secret helper in the background the whole game, that would be a really cool twist, right? To be like, you know, the ultimate evil was dark matter, which is also wrong. It should have just been Yveltal. But then like, oh, the ultimate good was Mew. Like, that would be cool. I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling, but it's just like, I don't know, man. I feel like the longer I play this game, the lower my score is getting. And I think it might just be because I'm tired, but like I would never recommend this game to somebody in a million years. I would recommend Explorers of Sky in a heartbeat to literally anybody that's ever played a video game and had fun. I wouldn't foist this upon my worst enemy, I don't think. Are we gonna become friends with Mew now? What the fuck? Are we falling in love with Mew? What the fuck is that? It is funny though, and I guess I'll mention this real quick before I give my final thoughts, I guess, where it's like I remember at the end of Explorers of Sky, I was talking with Saba and I was saying that I wish that there was a way to guarantee getting a Pokemon, like guarantee recruiting them. And Saba was like, "Oh, I wonder what that would feel like if you had a 100% chance of getting any Pokemon." And I said, well, that's not the point. The point would be that there would be like certain conditions that you would have to put them in, and then they would be 100% likely. You know what I mean? Maybe it would be unique conditions depending on which legendary, or maybe you just had to like put them asleep or something. You know, similar to catching a Pokemon. But catching a Pokemon is also not 100%. So, but like, I don't know, this game having the thing where it's like, oh, your reward is that you can now hang out with them. It's like, I guess that's cool, but it doesn't feel special. I don't know. Okay, cool. So our partner Pokemon is just Mew now. Got it. Oh, that's true. Okay, well, we're saving. There we go. So to your comment where it's like it's just a reward for the same busy work every time. It had random chance to befriend, bringing a nice surprise. Exactly. But the thing is that like in like Explorers of Sky, it's also technically busy work, right? Because there's so many times, like think of how many times in Explorers of Sky where you have to do like 4 days in a row of just doing random missions, right? Like that's a thing that you constantly have to do in that game. And while it does feel a little tedious in the post game, it never feels like busy work. It feels like work. You know what I mean? Which is different. Busy work is useless, whereas work is just exhausting. And so it's like there really is something fundamental that these motherfuckers missed when redesigning the like core loop of this game, where it's just like I do not look forward to going into dungeons. And that's really bad because it's called fucking Super Mystery Dungeon. You know? It's crazy. Anyway, thank you for sticking around, Silverrune. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Oh, I can't believe it's already fucking Sunday tomorrow. I didn't get any rest this weekend. Oh, I'm gonna fucking die. All right. Good night. I'm never playing this game ever again. This game, I'm gonna be generous and give it a 5 out of 10. Good night.